Well, hello. It's been a minute. I said I was going to get in here and record more regularly, and I have not. But I have a quiet few minutes in the car by myself, so figured I'd give a life update. My eczema issue has been getting better. Now, yesterday we spent all day out in the sun and did a very long bike ride. We do a lot of cycling in my house, and we did that yesterday, and so the eczema spots on my arms are flaring a little bit, but that will go away. Usually when I have breakfast and I have like a steak and some good butter, stuff like that, my skin starts to kind of chill out a little bit, so that's a good thing. That's I know how to control it, and I know what works and what doesn't. So working on that today. I did a 3-day fast last week, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and it was water and electrolytes only. I did have a couple cups of coffee throughout. I am really cutting back on my coffee intake because I think it was affecting just how much I would hydrate. Because I would, there were days where I would sip on my 24 ounce cup of coffee. I have what is that brand? Simple Modern cup that's 24 ounces, and I would sip on that all day and not drink anything else. And that's terrible, and I think a lot of that was affecting things like my liver, and my kidneys, really, my detox system. If it's not getting any water, that's a bad thing. It's very bad, and I think that's part of where my eczema skin issues came from. I am going to get a bunch of testing done to see if there's other issues going on, any overgrowths, things like that. So that will be coming in hopefully in a few weeks. I'll be able to talk through that. I'm also going to get a food intolerance test. Now, I know those aren't the most accurate thing in the world, but I do like them just to kind of give a roundabout of hey, how's your gut doing? And the one that I'm getting also shows other allergens and candida in the gut. So I'll be doing that. And then, of course, still sticking with the carnivore diet. I'm looking to do probably 1 to 2 24-hour fasts a week. And then once a month, I want to do a solid 72-hour, 3-day fast. That's kind of my goal going forward. I just feel really good when I do them at the right time in my cycle. I think that is, of key importance. I definitely follow the, fast like a girl model when I'm not doing a really extended fast to try to get rid of some random health issue like I did earlier this year. But I'm not necessarily doing it for weight loss. I'm just doing it for a gut reset and just kind of keeping everything in balance. There's days where I just honestly don't feel like eating, so maybe that'll be a 24-hour fast day. I don't know. That might also shift because I really, looking at my schedule and things like that, I really would like to get back into the gym and maybe work with a trainer. I want to do a lot more weightlifting and strength building. I need to get some muscle back on my bones. I have 2 young kids, and I'm just feeling blah about that part. We do a lot of cycling, a few days a week in my house, but I need more than that. I need to build muscle. I need to really just gain that strength back that I have just squandered over the last few years sitting at a sedentary job. A job which lately has told us, I had a walking pad, which is, not ideal for exercise, but still keeps my body moving throughout the day, and I've just been told that we can't do that when we're on our calls and stuff. It's distracting, which is really frustrating because I'm on calls all day long. So yeah, just frustrated by that part. So I got to find another way to get in movement, and if I can do 30 45 minutes, whatever that looks like, of weightlifting or things like that, heck, I need to find a way to fit that into my schedule and make it a routine, at least a few days a week. I need to build that muscle. I need to, a long-term goal of mine. And I remember saying this last year, and then I got hurt. I injured my finger. That was like, half of the year of rehab and stuff like that. But I've never been able to do a full-grown, on-the-ground push-up. And I would like to be able to. I think that is a core strength that many of us need, especially as we get older. I'd like to be able to do longer planks and things like that with proper form, build back the strength in my core. So all of these are things that I am working on right now. And with that, with more movement, eating carnivore, I think my body shape will start to change. I have no idea what I weigh right now. I mean, hey, I know that it's more than optimal. Less than optimal. Sorry, car almost pulled out in front of me. Probably shouldn't do this while I drive. Whatever. But I need to get my weight down. But I'm not as concerned about that as my body composition, lowering my visceral fat, gaining muscle. Like, those are much more important to me than what the scale says. Sure, if I fit better into my clothes and I don't look at pictures that I hate, awesome. That is great. But strength is more important to me. So we're going to be working on that in the coming months. In fact, I think tomorrow will be the day that I head over to the gym and look at, hiring a trainer and what that's going to look like, just to kind of get me going, get me in the routine, and have somebody to be accountable to, because I won't break those appointments. It's only the appointments with myself that I've been breaking lately, so that's not ideal. But I really need to get on that. That's important. So carnivore, weightlifting, more water, moving during the day, and really getting up that whole body strength. Some fasting. I'm going to be working on all of it. So that's my plan. And now the sun is in my face, so you guys can't even see me. Hopefully I'll pop in later this week and tell you how things are going.